An art gallery opening today on the Lower East Side will feature pieces by 3 veterans of the armed forces. Each of the works on display at the Vanderplas Gallery by the Veteran Artist Program explore themes of resiliency and healing and life after service. One of the sponsors of the program is the Stephen A. Cohen Military Clinic, an organization that provides services to veterans and their loved ones at NYU Langone. To speak about those 20 million veterans across the U.S. and their transition after returning home, Staff Sergeant Ryan Pitts is with me. He served 2 tours in Afghanistan and received the Medal of Honor from President Obama in 2014. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service.
Thanks for having me, Pat.
Tell me about the care for veterans in the time after they return home and the critical relationship that we have to get them through that time.
Yeah, and the military does a lot to try and help us transition when we come back while we still wear the uniform. But after we get out, it's kind of a mix between us and on the Veterans Administration. And I don't think it's no mystery that there are a lot of challenges surrounding mental health for veterans as
What were some of the challenges that you faced?
You know, there's the combat trauma. I was in a significant battle. There was that, but there was also the loss of camaraderie, that loss of sense of purpose in coming home. You know, personally, I experienced my challenges were more in transitioning to civilian life, which to me kind of highlight, look, there's a breadth of challenges that veterans can face coming back, not all just related to combat trauma.
And we see things like this shooting in California last week where there's clearly somebody who has trauma and problems, and our society has not really dealt with that in some ways. We brush it away and wonder whether it'll solve itself.
Yeah, I mean, mental health is a national issue. This isn't just a veterans challenge, but there's organizations like the Cohen Veteran Network that are stepping up to provide care for post 9/11 veterans and their families as they transition home.
One of the things Cohen does is looks at the families as well, not just the veterans themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've seen over 8,000 clients to date. Around 40% of those have been families. I've visited these clinics. They have, amazing areas set up for kids and family therapy. And also what's amazing is they let the veteran define what family is to them, whether that's caregivers, parents, siblings, loved one, spouse.
One of the things I mentioned as we were seeing those pictures from the art exhibit was the theme of resiliency. What will people see if they check out this art that's set up starting today?
Yeah, I think they'll hopefully see that resiliency. They'll see, people that have gotten some therapy out of doing their art, and that resiliency isn't about being unbroken. It's about picking yourself up when you get knocked down.
And if you had one message on the day after Veterans Day about ongoing care, what would it be?
Hey, we've earned the right to live happy, healthy lives, and if you're feeling anything less than, that enjoyment while you're being here, go do something about it for you and your family.
Ryan, good to have you here today. Thank you again.